popular saying goes that the best things in life are free. And indeed they are. But the way we are going, clean and fresh air, water, soil, trees, forests, mountains, rivers, oceans, and entire nature itself has become more valuable and more expensive than ever, as it is getting more and more polluted with each passing day. Climate change is affecting all of us, and the biggest challenge to the well-being of our planet is the belief that someone else is responsible for it. But the truth is that our collective future is dependent on the cumulative outcome of our actions today. Sustainability is the ability to exist and develop without depleting all of the Earth's natural resources required to live in the future. It is the ability to maintain one's habits and routines at a manageable rate in a way that does not deplete or harm oneself or the environment. Sustainability is everyone's responsibility, and it is based on four main pillars, namely minimizing waste, limiting the use of Earth's natural resources, wise use of the environment, and ensuring quality living and working environments for all. Well, sustainability is key to preserving our planet. Sustainable living leads to reduced pollution and reduced greenhouse gas emissions. It conserves nature, protects biodiversity, creates well-being and good health, as well as stimulates the economy and creates jobs. So unless you are a big fan and a big believer in Elon Musk's idea of making Mars as another habitable planet within our lifetime, there really is no planet B. The Earth is all we got. So no matter what you think about global warming, no matter what your views are about global warming, taking care of our Mother Earth should concern all of us. But the sad part is that people do not change behavior based on what they should do. And people seldom respond to negative future scenarios. But on the other hand, it is also true that people do not wake up and get out of bed with the intention of harming the environment. We just get up to live our life, to fulfill our needs, dreams, desires, aspirations, based on parameters like cost, price, accessibility, effectiveness, efficiency, well-being, or trends. Sustainability is not, well, mostly never the defining criteria. Intentional living, on the other hand, is about letting your purpose guide your actions as they relate to your life, your assets, your family, your work, your finances, your environmental impact, your sustainability, your spirituality, and more. Intentional living, focused on sustainability, aims to maintain materials at their highest value and to keep materials in the economy for as long as possible, while at the same time trying to eliminate waste and reduce virgin resource inputs. Being intentional about sustainability means looking for ways to introduce sustainability into every aspect of your life. It means going beyond the basics, exploring your options, and innovating for sustainability. It means giving back rather than just cutting down on your environmental impact. It means discontinuing what has always been done. Intentional living driven by sustainability goals aims to decouple economic development from environmental degradation, while at the same time trying to ensure that our transition to a greener economy promotes well-being and good health for all, while at the same time trying to limit the destruction of the environment and wildlife. Reduce, reuse, recycle, individual social responsibility, degrowth, decarbonization, ethical consumerism, minimalism, rethinking abundance, slow living, voluntary simplicity, zero waste lifestyle. These are all concepts that each one of us can and must include in our daily life to promote sustainability. But a word of caution, and that is that our transition to a greener economy need not come out from a sense of trendiness or fear of missing out. Instead, we must be intentional in our efforts. Go paperless, then go a step further. Switch to highest rated energy efficiency products. Look for renewable energy options like solar power to power your products, and so on. Sustainable living means understanding how our lifestyle choices impact the world around us and finding ways for everyone to live better and lighter. My grandparents came from very humble beginnings. They migrated from Pakistan during the partition in 1947 with nothing else than their resolve for a better future. Hence things like extending the life of all materials, reducing wasteful consumption, embracing the sharing economy, responsible waste management, and most importantly, respecting the environment were ingrained into me right from childhood. So let me take a pause here and share with you a few things that I personally do or follow in my life to promote sustainability, and hopefully you will find at least a few of them worthy of emulating. So since my work mostly impacts water, I'll start with water. So water is fundamental to life on our planet, but this critical and finite resource is increasingly in demand and under threat. My firm view is that the climate crisis is mainly a water crisis, and that if we are able to resolve the water crisis, we will be able to win our war against climate change. When we apply sustainability principles to water, we contribute towards achieving all the 17 United Nations Sustainability Development Goals. So to conserve water, I install volume displacement devices or VDDs in toilets. These VDDs are nothing but single-use plastic bottles filled with water placed inside toilet systems, helping save an equivalent amount of fresh water in every flush. The added advantage is that single-use plastic is put to long-term reuse rather than being recycled. I fit taps with aerators which introduce air into the water flow, thereby reducing the total volume of water usage by almost half without compromising the flow. I get leaks fixed when I see them. After all, a leaking tap, even drop by drop, wastes close to 1,000 liters of water if left unattended even for a month. And I generate awareness around water conservation, around climate action, around sustainable living through my non-profit startup by designing and building sustainable grey water recycling solutions. How would you feel if I told you that you could offset the carbon emissions of your entire life by just planting trees? Well, as per World Bank data, the per capita carbon dioxide emissions in India stood at 2.50 tons in 2020 and are set to rise to 3.50 tons by 2030. So based on this trend, an average Indian like myself would need to plant and care for 340 saplings in his or her lifetime. And believe me, this is easily achievable if each one of us pledges to plant just 10 saplings every year for the next 34 years. Plants grow us. Planting the right trees at the right time and with the right care ensures their survival. Planting is quick, cheap, and immediate action, and it is the single most beneficial thing that you can do in this life for the benefit of all mankind. Just 2 trees provide enough oxygen for 1 person for a year. And it is estimated that over a 50-year time span, an average tree generates 1.3 crore rupees worth of benefits. What can be measured can be managed and managed well. My non-profit startup enables communities to conduct tree census in their localities where residents come together and document tree-related data like tree species, tree type, number of trees, the ecosystem that the tree supports, tree health, and most importantly, identify patches of land where plantations can be carried out. When you actually observe nature at work, you cannot but be in awe. A tree census gives residents an opportunity to observe trees and the ecosystem it supports. And when residents observe trees and the life around it, their awareness, their appreciation about their local flora and fauna grows. Embracing sustainability with intention requires a commitment to reimagine our relationship with resources. So unlike the traditional linear economy, where products have a finite lifespan and usually end up in landfills, a circular economy seeks to create closed-loop systems where products are continuously repaired, repurposed, reused, and recycled. And as consumers, we can create a significant impact by making conscious choices. So let me pause here and safely say that since you've all heard me till this far, I'm sure you are all deeply concerned about climate change and you wish to do something about it. So let me give you a list of 8 simple yet highly impactful habits that I would like you to cultivate in your daily routine from this very moment to build a more sustainable lifestyle. Use all your food. Cut down on food waste to get organic waste out of landfills. Improve soil fertility. Eat seasonal, eat local, and eat fresh to promote a healthy lifestyle by reducing your exposure to harmful chemicals and preservatives, as well as improving nutrition. When buying new, buy latest technology products. Buy products that have the highest star rating. Buy products that will last longer, be used multiple times, and are intended to be in use for as long as possible before being remanufactured or recycled. Embrace slow fashion and buy fewer and better clothes. Stay away from fast fashion which mass produces at the cost of environment and human justice. Ditch disposables. Avoid single-use items and packaging. Refuse to buy everyday items that cannot be repurposed, reused, recycled, or repurposed. Demand paperless bills. Take fewer photos and videos on your mobile phones, as data centers are one of the largest consumers of energy and water on the planet. Reduce your transportation footprint. Active transportation options like walking, cycling, ride sharing, public transit reduce air pollution and greenhouse gas emissions, thereby improving air quality, thereby greatly reducing the risk of respiratory disease. Sustainable transportation also encourages physical activity, leading to better cardiovascular health and lower rates of obesity. Be responsible and follow rules and guidelines when recycling. Segregate dry and wet waste at source. Give away e-waste only to authorized recyclers. Buy second-hand where possible. And try and extend the life of all materials before buying anything new. Declutter. Do not hold stuff. Be generous. Open up your heart and give away stuff that you don't need. Think small changes. Use newspapers and magazine covers to gift wrap your gift items and flowers and bouquets. Use less tape while packing. Don't staple twice where one can do the job. So before I leave, I would like to just share one more thought, and that is that our survival now depends on our behavior and how we choose to live, work, and play, how we take care of our homes, what we eat, how we travel, how we relax, what we buy, and how we take care of our planet. I can safely say that there is no single perfect solution to the climate crisis that we are in. There is no big bang solution to the climate crisis. But when we all come together, when we all act together and take small actions consistently over a period of time, we will be able to create a huge, long-lasting and positive impact on the environment. So let us all come together and build a more sustainable future where waste is no longer wasted but becomes an asset in our pursuit of environmental stewardship and long-term prosperity. Thank you.